Hi, this is a weekly tarot reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we are going to start off first with a positive message for the week. Let's see what positive things to expect this week, or coming in very shortly for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Positive messages for them this week, please. Okay. So we have Judgment. Okay. So it says soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. So this is suggesting this is a good week to, because it says diary up here and we have like note paper, a good week to do that. Do some writing, do some soul searching. It's going to bring you a lot of inner peace, maybe some great discoveries. Just writing things down sometimes is does way more good than people realize. At the bottom of the deck, you have luck. Fantastic. You are right to be strong and optimistic about your opportunities ahead. Beautiful. Okay. So let's see what your spiritual message or focus should be for the week for your highest and clearest good for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We'll also pull one work and career card, then we'll get into love. All right. And we'll use tarot for that, and we'll get a positive and a shadow message and get into some tarot cards for that as well. Okay, so what is the spiritual focus, a keyword or something for Geminis to focus on this week for the highest and clearest good, please? Okay. So we have a release. So with this Judgment card, that makes sense. Maybe there's something going on, just releasing some emotions. Maybe it's releasing a relationship, a person, an idea, a situation. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to scrap it or let it go completely or anything like that, but there's definitely something to the natural change of things and letting, just releasing things, I feel is good for you. And courage, the courage to do so. So you have courage at the bottom of the deck, and it does take courage to release, absolutely. Okay, so let's see what your work and career card, advice card is for energies, work and career, advice or energies for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. So you have clean energy food. Interesting. Now, when this comes up in the like career type reading, sometimes, and again, it's a general reading, so you want to use obviously your own intuition and due diligence. But sometimes I think perhaps this is something alluding to investing in these types of things or something along those lines. But hey, do with that what you will. But it does say when you fuel your body with a healthful, organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Okay, so that is that. You also have savings at the bottom of the deck. So I think that is, as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Okay. So even if it's, $5 a week, it's like, and I know sometimes that's not even possible, but, anything that you can do is good, stick it in an account, don't touch it, that kind of thing. All right, so let's see. What do we have for? And there's so many things these days. I mean, for on the internet, there's different ways to just save it a few dollars or your change and things like that. Okay, so what is the positive message in love for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Whoa. All right, so 2 cards fell out. Okay, interesting. So you have control and fun times, like literally like fell down here. So this to me is always like feeling like a puppet on a string kind of thing. So somebody that you are involved with could be very manipulative. We do have open relationship here also that's kind of facing. So that could, maybe it's a third party situation and they pull all the strings of when they see you, when they call you, when they text you, something along those lines. These two, the way they fell out, like this fell and then this fell over here. So it's like, I feel like these are separate messages for different people. So some of you may be in for like really like a good time, fun times, they're like at a concert or, something like that. Right. So, which, there's 50 million of those going on right now. Right. but the gist of it. Or if they do go together, then I feel like it's saying, yeah, maybe this is what is to release and do some soul searching about here. Maybe this is a little bit of a manipulative situation, or maybe you just feel that way, like you feel like you're not in control of like your fun or what you want to do. So there could be two different messages, so I'll kind of leave those there and we'll clarify with the tarot anyway. So let's see what the shadow side of love has to say. All right, so what is a shadow message for Geminis this week, please? Shadow message in regards to love. Shadow message in regards to love. Okay. Self-worth. Okay, well, that's always a biggie, right? And it is a 3 and a 2, which is a 5, so that means this definitely is becoming a little bit of an obstacle or challenge for you. So self-worth, and she has this huge heart, right? And it's interesting because she's kind of, she's not wearing clothes, so she's kind of like naked, vulnerable, that sort of thing. But the heart, it sure shows. So it's like having a hard time being vulnerable, feeling somehow like that's a challenge to your self-worth, which it is not. It's even if things don't work out, it's still a beautiful thing to be vulnerable and wear your heart on your sleeve. There is nothing wrong with that as long as you are in control of you, and not letting circumstances or others control how you feel about yourself. Okay. So let's get into the tarot. Let's see what's going on with control and fun times. Okay. All right. Interesting combination. It could be saying too, this is how to get over this, like how to release and do just get out and do some fun things if it's possible. I mean, depending on your area where you live and things like that. Okay, so what is the, clarify this fun times and control and things like that. What is coming up for Geminis this week in regards to love, their love situation or love coming towards them? If you don't really have anyone now, this could be a good week to do that kind of soul searching, release some negative thoughts that you may have about self-worth and as the Five of Swords fell out, resentments that may be hidden. This is oftentimes to me a hidden resentment type card, feeling bitter about some things, but it might be buried, that kind of deal. Eat well this week. Get yourself some good organic, non-GMO food, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's see. What is going on with love for Gemini, please? Love this week. Current energies a little bit into the near future for Gemini. Okay. Yeah, lots of contemplation, I feel, this week. And then, there you go. There's the breakthrough. Okay, wow, fantastic. Oh, look at that. Your card at the bottom of the deck. I love it. The Lover's card at the bottom of the deck. So this is pretty cool, and it's pretty clear, the message. So recent past is showing Strength card and Two of Swords. So I feel like this is somebody who's been resisting a situation, and then this is somebody who hasn't really wanted to see that for what it is. To me, the Two of Swords oftentimes is knowing the truth about something, but kind of not seeing it because they have the blindfold on. So I feel like that's been what's going on in the current energy with the Four of Cups and the Hanged Man. I feel like you're getting this enlightenment. Now, this may be your person, this may be you, but I feel it's more you're getting this sort of enlightenment that the person you've been dealing with, like you've been literally handing them this like Ace of Cups. It's like it's coming out of the sky like a hand of God, right? But it's like they don't see it. They're not participating. They're not they're too hung up on their own things. And so this to me is a half in, half out type of card, or just a missed opportunity on their side. They're not seeing it. So it's like, I think you have this epiphany because you have the Hanged Man going into the Tower, and these two cards together can mean like a sudden enlightenment about something, like your super aha moment. So I feel like you're going to have that, especially with Justice next to it. And coming to terms with something that you realize like somebody is not putting in the efforts that you were, and it's not being returned, or they're just not there. All right. And I feel like you have this epiphany, and this is a karmic situation, but it's just the right thing that you needed. to bring yourself back into this like karmic justice or this karmic balance in a sense. Now you could be dealing with, it could also be saying, hey, a Libra is coming in out of the blue. All right. So it could be saying that, or an Aries, but the story looks more clearer. Like this is more of an epiphany. There's a karmic justice here, and then you have the clean slate of the Fool, which that makes sense because I feel like you were under some kind of like control with this situation. Not necessarily maybe the person was controlling you. Again, maybe they were manipulative, but I feel like it's more like the way you felt. Like you just felt like you were just this puppet on a string at like life's whim. It's like, damn, why can't I break free from this person? Why do I keep thinking of them? Like that kind of control. And I feel like with the fun times, like you really do have fun times ahead. Like there's something that really lifts off your shoulders, I feel. And a lot of that, let's not forget, it has to do, with your value, your self-worth. And yes, you may have been wearing your heart on your sleeve, but you know what? You have a big heart. So that's nothing to, attack yourself about or make yourself feel bad. Why should you feel bad for loving someone? That's not a bad thing, all right? But it's just, where we do got to kind of realize is, well, maybe that's just not the right person then, because if they're not showing you back that same thing, right? So I feel like these cards are going to be imperative for you. Do some good soul searching this week. Do some release exercises, things like that. Anything that you can find. There's probably tons of stuff on the internet. I just recently made a video last week, I think it was, like how to detach. If you search my channel, it'll be there. But there's things like that going on here. You have a new start ahead of you, and then your card at the bottom of the deck. I mean, that is fantastic. So it's like getting back to yourself, getting out of your head, that sort of thing. Yeah, Knight of Wands, getting busy action again. Yeah, the Star card not too far back, healing, all those great things. So it looks like not like a action-filled week or anything like that, but it looks like a very important week to do some good soul-searching work. And I feel like going into next week or soon, soon, because it's not always like they play out nice and tidy in a week, but very soon your energy is going to be this of like more fun, more adventure, just feeling freer. So, all right. Thank you so much, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed your video. If so, please click on the ladybug and subscribe. That would be fantastic. And I will see you next week. Thanks.